Sega.
Damn them! Fight for all your worst soldiers! We've got to win this!
Sisters! Fight by my side!
It was the sudden appearance of a warp storm at the Kaurava system's outer edge that first caught the attention of the Imperium, and not just the Imperium. After hundreds of years under the neglectful watch of the Imperial Guard, nearly every force in the galaxy would descend upon the planet of Kaurava, bent only on domination and victory. Three races had long dwelled in there. The Imperial Guard, its supposed rulers, the Orc tribes of Kaurava II, which the Guard had never successfully put down, and the Necron, who had slept undisturbed for untold millennia beneath Kaurava III. Where the Chaos Marines came from, or how, none can say. Did the Warp Storm bring them, or did they bring the Warp Storm? Both appeared suddenly on Kaurava IV, and in an eye blink, half the system's Imperial forces were gone, killed or claimed by the madness of chaos. In quick succession, the others flocked to Kaurava. The Space Marines, the Imperium's super soldiers, descended on Kaurava II, planning to finally cleanse the system, both of the troublesome Orcs and the Chaos Marines, the sworn mortal enemies. The Tau appeared next, not far above, on one of the planet's moons. In the interests of protecting its ordered empire from the effects of human folly, the Tau came seeking to contain the Warp Storm, and in so doing, expand the territory's border. On their moon, they built a mighty fortress, and there forged a space cannon capable of interplanetary devastation. Among the wastes of Kaurava III, the Necrons, perhaps awakened by the disruptive forces of the Warp Storm, slowly massed their lethal legions. In quick response, webway gates, long unused, flickered to life, and Eldar poured forth, ready to battle their dark, death-dealing adversaries. Meanwhile, in the shadow of an ancient portal gate, the dark Eldar slipped stealthily out of the murky depths of the webway. They would be like carrion birds, flying above the battlefield, and when all were weary from the fight, make the battlefield into a feasting ground. Last to arrive, and perhaps most to be feared, were the Sisters of Battle, holy maidens and bearers of the God Emperor's faith. They had come to cleanse the system of corruption and filth. Their faith left them fanatical, unafraid of death and zealous in their cause. Nothing here was clean. All must be purged. Now, war rages anew, and only the victorious may write their history. Only the victorious will claim the planets of Kaurava.
Welcome to the single-player campaign of Dawn of War Soulstorm. These tutorial windows will guide you through the first 2 turns of play and introduce key features of the Dawn of War campaign mode. Your goal is to conquer all 4 planets of the Kaurava system. Each planet is made up of multiple territories which you will conquer one at a time. The campaign map is your primary interface for directing your troops' strategic moves. Individual battles are fought on the smaller-scaled battle map. This province is your stronghold or home territory. It is from here that you are launching your conquest of the Kaurava system. If your stronghold is ever conquered, you will be pushed out of the planetary system and lose the campaign. Since this is the first turn, this is the only territory you currently control. The enemy factions each have their own strongholds, identified by banners on the campaign map. To win the campaign and make the entire Kaurava system yours, you must conquer all 8 enemy strongholds. The icon of your commander indicates the current position of your main army. You can only attack a destination that can be reached from the province where your army is, so its position on the map defines your options. The enemy factions each have armies of their own, and also can only attack adjacent territories. Some of your enemies may have powers that allow them to move in different ways, so be wary. This screen provides you with a snapshot of your progress in the Kaurava conflict. It includes a running tally of your conquests, your commander statistics, your honor guard, and more. If you haven't yet trained an honor guard unit, or you've lost one in battle, you can train it on this screen by simply clicking on its icon. You can also access the War Gear screen from here. As you conquer more and more provinces, you'll be awarded pieces of special equipment for your commander. This equipment is called War Gear. You will never be awarded a specific piece of war gear. Instead, for each award, you get to choose one piece from the list on this screen. Note that you may have to get some pieces of war gear to unlock other, more powerful versions. show you where your army can move or attack this turn. Red arrows indicate attacks into enemy provinces. Green arrows indicate moves into friendly provinces. Since this is your first turn, and you only control your stronghold, you must attack an enemy territory. To move to or attack, left-click to select that province, and then click on the Attack or Move button in the right panel. Begin by attacking one of the territories adjacent to your army. After moving or attacking, you will have to end your turn in order to move or attack again. This screen shows you the forces you are leading into an attack and allows you to return to the campaign map if you decide you don't want to attack yet. Since this is your first attack, most options aren't yet available. When you're ready to attack, just click on the Attack button. This will load the actual battle where you will face enemies in a game of Dawn of War.
I knew you would have need of me.
Command me to build. My music
How
will
can I
shape
help?
Wraithburn.
The pieces are in place. It is time for us to make our move.
We will fulfill
How
our
can we
duty.
help?
I knew you would have need of me. The path is clear to me.
My music is a pillar upon
We will
which whole
fulfill our
worlds have
duty.
been built. You will have what you require. The craft world sings to me and
is
I
your
respond
wish?
in kind.
The future seems so
The craft world sings
clear.
to me and I respond in kind.
The path is clear to me.
The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. Command
Our
me
mission
to build.
is successful.
My music
We are
will
here
shape
to fulfill
Wraithburn.
our duty.
Shall I divine your next move?
Command me to build.
Our mission is successful.
Look, it changes as I play.
What is your wish? Closing in on the objective.
Naturally. Yes, that is the way. The path is clear to me. The logic is clear.
Our mission is successful.
Command me to build. You will have what you require.
Yes. Closing in on the objective.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of whole worlds have been built.
We return from exile. You have need. We have traveled much darker paths. Just name your
The
target.
enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Success.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Look,
What
it changes
is your
as I
wish?
play.
Naturally. I go to war. The logic is clear. It is the best course of action.
We seek the adventure that only war can bring. Success. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Look, how it changes as I play. Our mission is successful.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Danger has found us. You cannot imagine if we have seen with our eyes. We walk the path less traveled. You have need. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. I will call the squad war ready. Closing in on the objective. We are shaped by success, fate just as we shape it. You will have what you require. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music will shape the Wraithbone.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Incoming enemy fire. You called us back.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind. The enemy cannot hide from my sight. The pieces are in place. It is time for us to make our
back and reload. Reload! The enemy is upon us. We yearn to wander. We have traveled much dark. Success.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We walk the path less traveled.
Naturally.
We seek the adventure that only war can bring. Silent and swift. We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
Spread quickly! The future is clouded and uncertain.
We are the harbingers of death. All fear the voice of death calling to them.
The wanderers have returned. Danger has found you. Have need.
The random hand of fate delivers me to
We seek the adventure. We return to defend the craft. Just name your time.
what needs to be done.
We yearn to wander. Silent and swift. We walk the path
All
less
fear
traveled.
the voice of death calling to them.
I knew you would have needed me.
Our cries herald the
The
coming of
mists
great
of space
Back
and
into
time
the fray.
retreat from my mind.
You have need. Just name your target.
We bring heavy weapons to crush the enemy. As you command.
Nothing is hidden from my sight. All is clear.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance. Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
done! We must retreat!
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Incoming enemy fire. We must retreat to the webway.
Naturally, the mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Many are fallen, few survive. Combat is our path. We must lead us to it.
We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
We have mastered the art of destruction. The destroyer has turned us to the front line.
We seek the adventure that only war can bring. Back into the fray. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. You will have what you require. Ready. Closing in on the objective.
My powers are yours now. The future seems so clear. You give wise counsel. What needs to be done? It will be done.
We are taking damage.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We are the harbingers of death.
Mists of space and time retreat from my mind. Yes, that is the way.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Success. We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
My powers are yours now.
We are the messengers of doom. We exist for this purpose alone. All fear the voice of death calling to them. Many are cold, few survive.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
Command me to build. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. You will have what you require. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
We have failed.
All
Comes for
Eldar
us.
must answer the call.
All fear the voice of death calling to them. We are the messengers of doom.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
Incoming enemy fire.
The destroyer has turned on us.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape
We are
it.
here to exact harsh vengeance.
The future is clouded and uncertain. The runes have been cast.
All fear the voice of death calling to them. Weakness will plague us no more, my sisters.
The destroyer guides us.
Command me to build. Command me to build.
Our time of weakness
My
has
music
passed.
will shape breakthrough.
My powers are yours now. The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Danger has bound.
It cannot be done! We must retreat!
My powers are yours now. How can I help?
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Shall I play the music with it?
My powers are yours now.
We are just as we shape it.
Weakness will plague us no
Nothing
more.
remains unchanged by the
Our
music
cries
of
herald the
creation.
coming
future
of
seems
great
so
pain for our
clear.
enemies.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Incoming enemy fire. The enemy will heed
What
our
needs
warnings,
to be
or
done?
they will perish.
Many are called, few survive.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Our numbers are too few. You have need.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in. You give wise counsel. The logic is clear.
Command me to build. I will call forth, command me to build. My music will shape the Wraithburn.
I knew you would have need of me. For our ancestors.
We are the messengers of doom. We are here to exact harsh vengeance. We are the messengers of doom.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are under enemy fire.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind. The path is clear to me. The runes have been cast. The runes have been cast. I go to war.
Many are called, few survive.
We are the dealers of death.
We are taking damage.
What needs to be done? The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We are the dealers of death.
Incoming enemy fire.
We are the dealers of death. The destroyer has turned on us. We are doom incarnate.
Command me to build. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
I am the Song of Fury, here to serve.
Command me to build.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
You called us back.
As I dreamed, so shall it be. I obey in all things. As I dreamed, so shall it be.
My music is a taking damage. Whole worlds have been built. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
We are the harbingers of death. All fear the voice of death calling to them. We exist to avenge our sisters.
Incoming enemy fire.
Protect the ancestors' social.
We are under enemy fire. Prepare for war.
So the ancestors decree.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies. We are the messengers of doom. Our strength fails us!
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. We hold the objective. Those who are prepared for war. We walk the path less traveled. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
We live to move. Incoming enemy fire. Prepared for war. My music is fall back and reload. Reload! The enemy is upon us. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by
We are
fate
ready
just
to
as
return
we
to the
shape
fray.
it. Incoming enemy fire. You will have what you combine me to build. My music will shape the wraith burn. My music is a bird from which whole worlds have been built. Focus to the battle. What do you know of war?
Is this Oris?
Back into the fray. My music is a pillar on which whole worlds have been built. My music will shape the wraith burn. What do you know of war? Incoming enemy fire.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Retreat to the wall.
Shall I divine your next
Shall I play the music here then? The warp called us, but we return to the fight. Command me to build. We are under enemy fire is but a phase of our existence. We move through the warp as it moves through us. I am here to protect.
The flames of the ancestors are yours to command.
Judgment of the Council. We are in agreement.
The flames of the ancestors are yours to command.
My powers are
Our minds
yours.
work as one. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music will shape the Wraithbird. Incoming enemy fire. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. What do you call war?
Show the ancestors to you.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. My music will shape the Wraithbird. The time for war is nigh. We go. It will be done. Waiting here is but a series of arguments.
How can I help?
We walk the path less traveled. Incoming enemy fire. We lose effortlessly. What do you know of war? Is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. The change of the idea.
Congratulations, you have conquered your first province. This victory has given you several rewards, including a piece of war gear. Every territory yields a certain amount of planetary requisition per turn. Additionally, many territories provide special bonuses such as Honor Guard units. Look for bonuses in the right-hand panel when you select a province. The Honor Guard are special units that can be trained to accompany your commander in battle. Purchase Honor Guard units from the commander or the attack screen. Take note that if you lose a territory that provided you with an Honor Guard unit, you will lose the ability to purchase that unit. Other provinces will grant small resource bonuses for battles, or contain ancient gates that allow travel between the planets. This is the territory you've just conquered. Notice that it has changed to your color and that your army is on it. Whenever you conquer a province, your army moves there. You can only move or attack once per turn, so your turn is effectively over. Next turn, new provinces will be open to attack. When you are ready to let the enemy factions act, click on the End Turn button.